I'm Vice Mayor Walter Burnett, Alderman Walter Burnett. We want to thank God for this day. When we started this, I was just Alderman Burnett. First of all, I want to acknowledge some of our elected officials that's here or that was here. State Senator Aquino just left. State Representative Williams is here. Of course, you all know the mayor is here. I'd like to acknowledge some of the community folks. So a lot of people don't know that we started this thing in 2004. Back in 2004, myself, some people from the industrial area, some people from this community, other folks that's around the west side, we came together and we did a press conference saying we need an L-stop over here on Kinzie. I've been blessed to have been the alderman for a minute, and we've been blessed to have, I was just telling the mayor, we've been blessed to be a part of 3 L-stops. One is the California stop, the second was the Morgan stop, now it's this stop. And one of the reasons being is that between Clinton and Central Park, we didn't have an L-stop. Right? Between Madison and California, Madison and Grand, there's no bus stop. People in these communities been neglected of access to public transportation for many years. Some of it is due to economics, some of it is due to ethnicity. For me, this L-stop is a social justice issue. It's something that needed to be done a long time ago. They took these L-stops out, I think back in the 40s or 50s, and I know at that time there was a lot of poor people over here. Matter of fact, probably at that time there was a lot of poor people over here from a lot of different ethnicities in this community. And it's a shame how back in those days, how we used to gear things toward economics. Now you have an area that's very mixed. We have an industrial area where a lot of people work union jobs, good jobs, but they don't have easy access to get to those jobs. Also, you have an area where we have mixed income development, formerly Henry Horner projects, where public housing, where folks they have a demand that they have to have a job or have some other kind of assistance. How you gonna give people a demand that you have to have a job and you don't have access to public transportation? That's just not right. So for me, this is something that we've been advocating for. We started with, this has been for 3 administrations. So that's why you all need to make sure aldermen like me stay around for a long time. Because if we don't get it done today, we're gonna get it done sooner or later, right? And so I thank God for the opportunity to have been around to be able to see this, and I'm already talking to the mayor about another L-stop somewhere else in my ward. So without further ado, the person who took us to the finish line, the person who has helped us to do so many things in our community, a person who, when I talk about equity, you know, is something that's just ingrained in him. So it's easy to talk about. I don't have to sell it when I talk to him. He knows it, he feels it, he's about it. The person who's gonna help me to put the next L-stop up in my ward, Mayor Brandon Johnson.